It is becoming more evident that we are living in a loneliness epidemic. The reasons for loneliness are many. The dissolution of a homogeneous culture, the negative effects of media, the modern dating culture, and so on. But in this video, I will illustrate how great an effect on loneliness modern city planning have. In modern cities, everything is spaced out. No longer are areas of mixed use built in a dense core. Now we build areas for only one purpose. And not only that, we also tend to build those areas to be of low density. We all know of the endless suburbia where the closest place to buy bread is 30 minutes away. So now we have the situation that your job is on one side of the city, your shops and cafes on another, and your house on yet another. In this city, you have to spend much of your time traveling. Thus, planning a meeting with friends always becomes a task of logistics. No longer can you just casually walk down to your friend's house and knock on the door. Nor can you just walk down the road to the pub, since the pub is a billion miles away. Now, since things are far away, we cannot reach our destinations in a human way, that is by walking. Instead, we have to choose a mechanized form of transport. The options usually are bike, car, or public transport. But the thing is, driving a car is a very unsocial experience. When driving, you cannot have any meaningful interactions with the outside of the car, and you certainly can't just stop on the road to have a conversation if you meet someone you know, or strike up a conversation with a stranger. Really, the commute in a car is just you being stuck in an isolated box. Added upon this, it seems wherever you go, you cannot flee the sound of traffic. It's everywhere. The only safe space are indoors or far, far away. Sometimes the traffic is so loud that you cannot even hold a conversation. No longer can we even go out to enjoy the sound of birds without it being interrupted by the noise of traffic. Residential areas are made in a way that creates isolation. The goal of a new building is not to create a home, but instead it is to create a space for you to recharge your energy so that you can go to work the next day. Just think of the modern apartment. It's more like a glorified warehouse than a home. No incentives are made for you to even go out. Really, the only incentive is to stay in and watch TV. Modern architecture is the worst architecture there's ever been in history. Really, the simple wooden house made by some illiterate farmer beats all that the modern architects can conjure. People don't want to visit ugly areas, just as we don't want to eat bad food or hear bad music. Now the problem is that basically everything built after 1940 is ugly. And this isn't a non-factor. Just compare to how people just love to hang out in beautiful areas, and compare that to ugly areas. Even if there are no shops or restaurants, people love being close to beautiful architecture. So how did this all come to be? Looking at the world, we see that before about 1940 we built amazing cities, and all that still stands from that time is today greatly sought after. How did our cities evolve into such a dysfunctional mess? Well, to understand this, you have to understand the ideology of modern city planning. The ideology is modernism, and basically in its view, people are nothing else but economic units, and cities are a giant factory. The sole purpose of city planning is to make these economic units work.